Welcome to today's workout. So today we're doing kettlebells. We just turn the board around so I can remember what the hell we did. So it's kettlebells. It is a strength-based workout, and we're going to need one pair, just one pair of, let's call it a heavier set of kettlebells than you might normally use. So if you're used to using the 12s, then I want you to go up to the 16s. If you're using the 8s, you go to the 10s, and so on. I happen to have a pair of 20s that I'm using for the workout today. So there are three parts to the workout. The first two are ladders, so combining two different movements, so a couplet as we would call them. One is ascending the ladder, the other one is descending the ladder. Okay, the first one is in sets of two, so movement 1, 2, movement 2, 10, 4, 8, 6, 6, 8, 4, 10, 2 in terms of the reps. Okay, now first one is Sumo Deadlift double arm along with a double arm thruster. So in our first one, we're going to come into a sumo position. Okay, grab our kettlebells. 1, 2. Okay, so that gets our two sumo position, sumo kettlebell deadlift. Tongue tied. We're going to go straight up into thrusters. So from here, we're going to swing. Now I chose to stay in the sumo position. 1, and so on and so forth till you get the 10. Now we're using heavier weights, so you're not going to do a thruster in the traditional sense as a squat, press, squat, press, squat, press. It's not a ballistic movement. This is a slower movement. So I happen to go in the sumo. I wanted to stay in the sumo and work on the inside. So therefore I went wide stance, deep squat, stand, press, here, rest, 1, 2, down, and so forth. So again, sumo deadlifts will go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The thrusters will go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. And that will complete part A, as we call it, the first part. Second part, we're going to go with an alternating hand, single hand, clean and press. That will start at 10 reps. And we're going to decrease by 1 rep each round. Okay? So when you get to the odd numbers, start the first time in the left hand. You get to the second set of odd numbers, go with the right hand. That will balance up the repetitions on either side of the body. The second movement, we're going to go from 1 up to 10. So the movements we did were single hand, alternating clean and press, 1, 2, and so on. Single hand, alternating clean press with a single arm row. 1, 2, and so on. Okay? So you're going to go whatever the number is in the single arm rows, you can do that per hand. So I would start at 1 row right, 1 row left, 2 rows, 3 and 3, and so on through until we complete that ladder. So again, clean and press goes from 10 down to 1 in singles. The bent over row, as you might want to call it, but it's in a split stand position. Okay, you can also do that as an RDL if you want to. We'll go from 1 to 10, but the number is per side. Okay? Those are the two main components. That should take you, if you take your time and you've got a decent set of kettlebells in terms of weight, that should take you around the 20, 23, 24 minutes. It should produce a little bit of a sweat. You're not going chaotic, but again, we're working on strength and slowing movements down. What I then want you to do, in the balance of the time that remains, we're going to focus on one move, and that is the Turkish get up. So we're simply going to do one Turkish get up, stand. When we get back down to the floor, I want you to keep an eye on the clock. I want you to take yourself a rest of 30 to 45 seconds before you then commence on the opposite side. So again, Turkish get up, for those not familiar. Starting on the side, and especially a fetal position to get the kettlebell into rack. Okay, whatever hand the kettlebell is in, That is pressed. Same foot is up, opposite foot is down. We're going to come from here and move over. Going to bridge up here, feet are wide, up into the elbow, pushing up, knee through, bell is always high. If you want to go to here, that's your half Turkish. If you want to stand, that's your full stand-up position, and then you're going to bring it back down in the reverse position. Down onto the knee, slide the hip through, elbow, lay it back down. So again, your finisher is Turkish get-ups. You're going to take your time, you are not going to rush. When you complete one get-up on one side, 30 to 45 seconds rest, a minute if you need it, complete the next one, and just simply run it out until the clock hits 30 minutes. The idea is you'll get around 4 to 5 get-ups on each side to finish off some working on our stability on our shoulder, and also having to embrace and use our core in the workout. So that's today's workout. Again, 3 components. Part A, double arm sumo deadlift with the double arm thruster. Part B, the alternating clean and press with the bent rows, and then the final, for whatever the balance of the time is, Turkish get-ups, one in the right hand, one in the left hand, waiting a minute and repeating until the clock runs out. That's it. Enjoy.